Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more World of Warships. Today, I believe this is my first post-commentary of commentating World of Warships. I don't think I've ever had a replay on this channel, and I've never really had a game worthy of a replay until now. Now, it's not the best World of Warships replay in the world, but just personally, I believe this is one of my best games I ever had, and luckily, about 10 games before this one, I turned on replay mode, so we're able to see it today. Now, we're in the Tier 8 German battleship, the Bismarck, and I made a video not too long ago on this ship, and we had some fun, we had some good brawling moments, but this is a game that I'm showing to you today that I would have loved to feature in that video. So I do apologize about, putting the same ship up in the same week or week and a half, but I think you guys are going to enjoy this today. So this game took place, I think it was 1st of January, or maybe it was December 31st, late at night, and there is a nice early game Citadel on the Dmitry Donskoy. I love saying that thing. This guy actually surprised me right here. I don't know what he's doing, but after that huge, chunk of his ship that we took off right there, he just kind of sailed in a straight line and allowed me to get the same exact shot off. And I'm surprised we didn't hit more Citadels right there, but he is out of the action right now. He's going to have to go back and repair for a little bit. I think he's going to go ahead and shoot some HE at me, set me on fire. But with that amount of early game damage, especially against a Tier 9 cruiser, I'll take that any day. And some big hits from the Tier 9 Friedrich blah, 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 blah. I'm still learning how to say this ship, the one that I'm going to be unlocking next. But I'll get it right, I promise. I just wish that, people would name their battleships like Texas. But I believe Wyoming is very hard for the Russians to say, or maybe I'm mistaken, but yeah. So this game I was playing, I kind of hungover or whatever was happening, and I was watching TV while I was playing on my laptop, and after those two early game Citadels, I kind of stopped watching the TV in between shots, and I started getting a little bit more focus on this game, because normally in the Bismarck, especially at this tier, or Tier 9, I don't really do that much damage early game, and no one's really focusing me right now. The only one guy who I think focused me was one shot from, there's a nice miss on the Tier 9 German battleship, is that guy right there, who I just shot, and the Dmitry Donskoy. Hopefully that's how I pronounce it. Can I press tab in this? This is my first time. Yeah, Dmitry Donskoy. What a fucking Russian name, beautiful. And so they're not focusing me, so I'm able just to sit back here, my comfort level was beyond the roof, be broadside against a Tier 9 and get this shot off him while he's on fire, while he's taking more damage. 11.7k. And at this point, I'm kind of close to reaching my max damage I normally receive in my average games, 80,000, 90,000, even 70,000. Let's see what these shots do here. I took a look at that Dmitry Donskoy, but he went right behind the cover of the mountain, or whatever you want to call that. 5,000 more damage. It looks like he already blew his repair or his health. So what you guys can do other than enjoy this replay is give me some feedback, because, my YouTube channel, I normally don't talk in post. I really like to share my emotions when they happen. And that's not disrespect to anyone who does post commentary, but let me know what I can improve on and such for the next, awesome game that I don't record my voice, but I record the replay. Let me know. Okay, so in front of us we have a destroyer. What is this? A Yu-Gi-Oh monster, and unfortunately, this guy rams a dead body of, is that the prince or a rune? He rams the dead body of a rune, and he just gets demolished. My secondaries are on him. He rammed it again, like maybe he was trying to push the cruiser under the water, but it is kind of cinematic right now. Let's get a, oh, And so that guy melted pretty quickly. As you can see, I just popped Hydro. Now, me and Hydro are still getting used to each other. We're still, you know, dating a little bit, trying to see how one another performs with the other person. Because there goes a fire, I believe, from the Dmitry Donskoy that we almost killed early game. Because when I stopped playing, I think a year and a half ago or a year, I don't really know the exact time frame, Hydro wasn't in the game. So it's a new skill that I'm trying to learn how to utilize effectively and at the right times in the map. And the reason why I chose to use it here is because I'm sailing in unspotted waters, especially around this corner, at least what I thought to be, because we have a destroyer over there at 4.2 kilometers, the Gearing, and then we have one destroyer that is the Taskent that's not spotted. So I was thinking, let me just blow this consumable instead of, you know, blowing up my ship by taking a face full of torpedoes. So let me know in the comments below if we popped that Hydro too early. I would love to hear some feedback. And there is a massive hit. 11,000 damage from the Missouri United States Tier 9 battleship. We kind of returned some fire, little dinky shells, poor shot, 3,000 damage. And this is where the battle starts to get interesting. As you can see, I'm already past my average damage per battle, so I'm feeling good. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be an awesome game. Luckily, our, is that a Tashkin or Gearing? Let me see here. Oh no, that's our Kebab. Oh, the enemies have the Tashkin, okay. So reversing the Turpits right here. Let me show you this hit right here. 18,000 damage. I would like to have played this a little bit better. The Turpits obviously has torpedoes. I go in pretty aggressively. And here comes the torpedo hits. God, Lanta, poor Turpits. If I could redo this, I would be, you know, taking a defensive action, kind of where the Kebab is going right now, because this guy could have easily set up some torpedoes. But as you can see, I start turning it into try to evade them. No torpedoes popped up. Now the right side of our secondaries are starting to open up on a Bismarck, and at 7.4 kilometers, 1 out of 1 hit created a fire on him. There's another flipping fire on him. Let's zoom into him and see how much fire damage he has. Those 2 fires from him are for me. This guy is taking some damage. He's not repairing. If someone can get some torpedoes on him, that would be wonderful. And then, ooh, 8,000 damage, 133,000 damage so far. And the Confederate medal earned. Am I in the zoom? Yeah, oh, this is weird. I'm like stuck in this. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. One more salvo out on him. 9,000 damage. And throughout this game, I could have definitely earned Unleash the Kraken. But at the same time, a lot of my team, I don't want to say we're taking the kills at all because I needed them, but I was so close to getting them. And look at that. 2 quick kills by the enemy battleships. One on the Tier 9 Baltimore and Tier 7 cruiser, Prince something Ugin. Probably mispronounced that. But I could have definitely gotten a Kraken in this game. But, you know, hats off to my team. I needed their support. Now, I'm looking over here to my right in kind of preparation for that Missouri. However, it looks like he's double backed, and I have no idea what this guy's doing. I'm going to let you guys watch this. Oh, yes! 37,000 damage. That's a good payback for him getting me for 11,000. I believe I get this kill here. Let's see what happens. 9 seconds on the reload. Secondaries are going berserk right now. 25, 26, 27. Oh. And just before I could get the kill, the North Carolina. Now, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that I could have gotten a Unleash the Kraken. But without this North Carolina, I couldn't. So it's like a weird relationship we have right now. And then there I go. I popped the Hydro again. I don't know if it's too premature, but we're going into a unscouted cap. And then, okay, so a Gearing just killed our Tier 9 Iowa. And at this point, this game's looking pretty close. they have 2 more caps than us, and they have I believe that's a gearing. Yeah, a gearing. And it's 2v3. Now we have the advantage in ships, but they have the advantage in caps. So I chose not to follow the North Carolina here, just in case the gearing has a wall of torpedoes out for the North Carolina. It won't take us both down, it will just take him down. And this North Carolina is setting up kind of just like that Missouri. Nice and broadside. I get my guns ready here. He's not even looking over here. The Cyclone's out. I think he just targeted me, but there goes 25,000 damage. We're at 210,000 damage for this game. I was kind of shaking right here. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking legit. And there goes the North Carolina with the kill. Oh, I could have gotten a Kraken potentially. And now it's 1 verse 3. I have been detected, and right now is when I would really want this Hydro to have a little bit more time. And the gearing gave himself up right then and there with that smoke screen on the left. You saw that new plume. That's where he's at. I go half speed. There's no rush at all. No rush. And this is kind of like a World of Warships teabag, you know, just kind of sail right over your enemy's corpse, right? Just like that. No problem at all. Now, I was streaming yesterday, and I was like, man, I love the Bismarck so much. It's my favorite ship in game. And then some guy stole my thunder, dude. He was like, because it's OP. And I kind of have to agree with that. Shots out on the gearing. Beautiful. But yeah, it really hurt that I realized that my favorite battleship was pretty damn OP. Really no Citadel chance, really good secondaries, decent AA, makes a really good tier 8 battleship. So here is the end screen. I apologize about it being blurry. This is just a really quick screen cap I got from the actual game before I closed it. We had 216,522 damage, 63 targets hit, 2 destroyed, 5 fires set, 6 citadels, 1 assisted in cap, and 111 target hits. Guys, so I hope you have enjoyed this video. More to come from replays of my probably once a month epic games, but still, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Have a great day. Peace out.